just feels sort of awkwardly angled and the lighting's not that great. But anyway, hi, my name is Tori or Victoria. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're not. I make videos about food and traveling and just sort of general lifestyle advice and tips and just how to get through, because that's what I'm trying to do. So if any of that interests you, please hit that subscribe button below. It would really mean a lot to me. But today we're going to be focusing on tidying up, which is not my area of preference, really. I've never been an organized person, but I recently read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I think that's what it's called. I'll link it down below if you're interested in reading it. It's really short and easy to read, and it just sort of outlines a methodology of tidying up, and there's a whole show about it on Netflix, I think, too, which my sister watches, but I don't. This is sort of just a method of tidying up that breaks it down into categories that makes it easier to do it, and I will just sort of outline the main ideas so that we can get started. My goal is to tidy up my room because I just got back from 2 weeks of traveling, and before that my sister was staying with me. So my room right now is probably in the messiest state it might ever have been in. I live in sort of like a dorm style of living because I am a student studying abroad right now in the Netherlands. So at least for me, it's just a room that I have to keep tidy, but if it's your apartment or your house or whatever, all these steps will still apply. It'll just take longer. So the first sort of step in doing this is to break it into categories. Well, actually no, the first step is visualization. So first you want to envision the space as you would like it. So organized, clean, do you see plants, do you smell something nice or whatever, all these little details, just envision it so that you have something to manifest. And then the next step is, rather than just see it as a whole space or like I'm going to clean my room, break it into categories. Like I'm going to organize my clothes, I'm going to organize my papers and books or my cosmetics, or sort of more manageable, smaller tasks. And so I'm going to start with clothes because that is basically covering the room and I can't touch anything else until I do that. Let me get my tea. It's too far away. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to be starting with clothes, but you can start in whatever category that you want. And my goal is to sort of do this and inspire you to do it as well. So you can be doing this with me, or you can watch the full video and then write down the steps and do it yourself, or pause the video, play some music, do it, we can do it together, whatever you want. Or you don't have to clean and you can just watch me clean. But I'm going to be starting with clothes. And the way to do this, she says, I forget her name, so I'll write it somewhere, but is to think about the things that bring you joy, and if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. So it's all about really minimizing. It's not like full minimalist, like I'm not trying to get down to like 10 things that I'm keeping, but I am sort of start wanting to lighten my room. I have too much stuff in here. I could definitely get rid of stuff, but I'm only going to get rid of the things that don't bring me joy, and I'm not going to get rid of pieces of clothing that I really like and that I wear a lot because I don't want to do that. So anyway, yes, that is the way of sort of letting go of things, is asking yourself, does it bring me joy? And if the answer is no, get rid of it. I think those are the basics, and I think with that we can get started because I don't want to talk a whole lot. Again, if you want to read the book, I'm going to link it below. If you want to watch the show, you can watch the show. This is not sponsored in any way. I wish it was. I wish they could come and clean it for me. But I'm going to be doing this on my own, and I'm going to be very proud of myself once I do, because again, I'm not a naturally organized person. So if I do organize, I'm very proud of myself. Another thing I just wanted to mention quickly is why tidy up. The reason I'm doing it is because I have noticed in the past that my physical surroundings definitely have a sort of subconscious, I look pink right now. Anyway, have sort of a subconscious effect on my inner sort of mental state. And so when my room is really disorganized and everything's a mess, this sort of trickles into me and I feel like I'm in a state of stress and chaos. And so having an organized, clean space just sort of brings a calmness to your mind as well. So clean room, clean mind, yeah. Okay, so this is the starting point. This is where I keep my clothes, so this is where I will be organizing them. I have a lot of clothes down here. I was unpacking and I keep a lot of my summer stuff in there, so I'm constantly switching back and forth. You can just see that my general organization, my suitcase here is on the bed because I was using it as a tripod for filming, because I have yet to invest in a tripod. Anyway, yes, my room is very disorganized, but I think starting with all of the clothes here will be a good place to start because then I'll have access to everything underneath it. So I am first starting with just sort of unpacking everything, starting to put things where they belong, seeing what's dirty, what needs to go in the laundry, what's clean and can be put away. She also has a specific folding method, but I'm not going to do that just because I pull things out and put them back so quickly that doing a specific method of folding is just going to take too long. So I usually hang stuff that creases and then try to fold everything else. And then also, since I'm limited on space, I put all of one season in the suitcase that I keep on top of that thing. And then as the season changes, I take my summer stuff out and put my winter stuff away. So I'll be doing some of that as well. And I'm also getting rid of a few things that don't bring me joy. So I'll show you those also. So as you can see, this is already looking a lot better. I have a lot more of the floor space cleared here. Still have a long way to go, but all of the stuff that I had unpacked is now put away. I don't have a specific method of organizing this. I do it more by practicality, like raincoats, coats and jackets, blouses, pants, you know, turtlenecks, normal long sleeves, so on. Nothing's color coordinated just because I would not be able to maintain that. Luckily, I only have a few pairs of shoes here, so that's really easy to organize. And then all of my other season stuff I keep in the suitcase, which I'm going to put on top of there to keep it out of the way. And you can see this has already cleared up a lot of space so that I can now move on to the next category, and it'll be easier to organize. So this is my pile of laundry. This is stuff that I'm getting rid of. If I was at home, this pile would be a lot bigger, but I've already sort of filtered through my closet and only brought with me stuff that I liked. So the next category is books, but since I am studying abroad, it's not like I have a whole lot of books here. My mini library is sort of condensed to this shelf, so that's not a huge concern for me, but papers is the next one on the list. So we are going to be moving along to that because I have a lot of random papers and receipts and just junk all around my room. So I'm going to be collecting it from every little corner and disposing of it, and try to recycle if you have recycling. So yes, let's get started. Okay, so this is my pile of paper. I'm just going to go through this and decide what is to keep and what is to throw away. And I think most of it is going to be to throw away. Can we just talk about what a waste of paper universities and programs do? That didn't make sense. They waste paper. Like, look at this fat, oh, there's two. Look at these two fat manuals that we got our first week. Look at that. Look at all that paper for stuff that I never read or that was not important. And now, I mean, yes, I'll recycle it, but even that takes energy. It's just so pointless. And also, I think all of these stuff are online. Out of all that, this is all the stuff I'm getting rid of and recycling. And these are the only things, I shouldn't show that, I'm gonna cover that. All my important documents basically, and a notebook. So I'm going to put these somewhere and I'm going to dispose of these. So the next category is miscellaneous, but I have so many miscellaneous things that I'm going to break this down to my own categories, starting with food and kitchen sort of stuff, because I do have my own little makeshift sort of kitchen in my room. I need to organize all of my jars and ingredients and stuff like that. So that's gonna be my first miscellaneous. And then I think I might tackle like technology stuff, like cables and camera equipment and computer stuff. And then all of the other sort of little miscellaneous things. I missed some paper. And I always save bags like this for when I do groceries, and instead of using the disposable plastic ones, I'll just bring my own and fill it with produce. So I'm going to keep this with my other bags. So far I just have miscellaneous kind of things for my blender, bags, laundry detergent, then cookingware, dishes, spices, tea, oils and vinegars, and then just like my dry sort of ingredients. And up here I just have flour and some more dry ingredients. Here I also keep sort of dry ingredients. My mom and sister brought me a bunch of flour bars and I don't really know how to organize them. So for now they are just there. And then some like flowers and stuff. And again, I would love to buy all of this without plastic in bulk, but my options at supermarkets here are very, very limited. And so this is where I keep all this stuff, to my chocolate, of course, to refill my jars that I keep here. So this is the stuff that I use. And then when I do need to refill, which I do for a couple of things, I get it from up there. So that portion is now organized. So the next thing I'm going to be organizing is my technology type of stuff. So this is going to be anything computer related, my phone, chargers, stuff like that. But again, you can be personalizing all of these categories to your own needs. I do like to keep some cables out that I use a lot, but these are sort of my extra things. And my camera equipment will join it as well, but I'm using that currently. So this is actually for my phone. I need to put that back together. This is my designated spot for them. My book light and some converters or adapters. Oh no. There we go. Hello everyone, it is the next day. I didn't do any more cleaning yesterday because I was just lazy. We are back at it now, and now we're going to do my cosmetic region, which is in pretty desperate need of organization. So that will just be all of this sort of stuff. Okay, so this area is now organized. That mirror definitely needs to be cleaned. So I didn't really have a strict method here. I didn't want to make it too neat because I know that I will mess it up. But I basically put like little like beauty appliances here, nail clippers, scissors, razor, all that kind of stuff. All my lotions and face cream, skin stuff, all my vitamins and supplements and stuff like that. It's really just a bunch of different versions of B12 and D3, and then all of my makeup products here, and then my oils there. And then down here we have all of my medication type of stuff. This is just like inhalers. I have like partial asthma, but when I got here I was really sick, so I had to bring it with me. And those are just like really strong ibuprofen, which hopefully I will not need, and a thermometer. And then down here I have my shampoo and conditioner, my body wash, and then all of my travel bags for my cosmetic stuff. So that is the basic organization. These are just some bags and an extra toothbrush. That is the basic organization. I'm not going to do wipe down the counters or sink or any of that kind of stuff yet because that's going to be its own category. So yeah. So for the rest of it, I think I'm just going to do all of the other stuff that's left. And then once I finish that, it's going to be wiping down all of the surfaces. And after that, I should be pretty good to go, and sweeping the floor. So I found this very, very thick towel while cleaning. So I'm going to use this for most of the sink cleaning. So there it is, all clean. So we are all clean and organized. I really hope that you enjoyed this video or found it useful in some way, that it inspired you to do the same, because I can honestly say I feel so much better now that my space is peaceful and organized and clean. I hope that I can maintain it this way. And I honestly think that I can. I think it was just like a mess because my sister was here and it was just like too many things going on. And now I have time to just sort of stay at a slower pace and keep things nice. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have your own sort of organizational methods, please leave them in the comments below. If you've tried the KonMari method of organizing, also let me know. If you've read the book, let me know. And if you want to read the book, again, I will link it down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.